I didn't bring that home well. I scanned the hallway, searching for any hint of where Dr. Johansson might be. This place looks familiar, but I'm not sure why. I hope I didn't see this in a horror movie somewhere. If that's the case, I'm probably the first to go. That's what I get for separating from the group. I don't know, man. You're too cynical to be the first. It'll be Naoki. No, we need him to be scared. Man, that's a tough pick. No, yeah, it might be you. So I stroll down a horror hallway, trying hard not to look like a potential victim. What exactly am I worried about anyway? So far, I don't see any signs labeled "This way to secret evil genetic experiments." A door in front of me swings open. With all the skill and grace of a trained athlete, I plant my face right in it. Ah!
Watch your step. We don't want another...
Oh, see, now she's got an accent. The woman's expression changes slowly as recognition dawns on her face. Which is weird because I've never seen her before.
You!
Me? She turns on her heel and yells down the hallway.
Nathan! David! He's back!
2 more doors fly open and a couple of guys about the same age as the woman come rushing out. One of them is wearing a shirt that says "Real Football." The other has some sort of light sword strapped to his back. I think it's from the War Stars movie. Also, do note that that guy looks uncannily like Super Best Friend's rising superstar Liam, who is no longer rising. He's actually left. So, I guess that's a dated reference. Both of them look panicked.
It's him!
Yeah, I think we covered that part already.
I can't believe the thief actually returned.
Bitch, say what? Real Football reaches me first. He reaches down and grabs me by the arm.
Got him!
That sounds ominous. Real Football pulls at my arm and I grudgingly stand.
Good job, David. Take him to the lab upstairs.
So she has the same hair as Chase and recognized me. The lab? I guess I'm in a horror film after all. I'd rather not be killed in a creepy school lab, though. Yeah, I like how this one's lit up like I had... Oh, maybe it's because I picked the others before. No, I'm not gonna give them... I'm not gonna softball them. Let's be a rational and pragmatic character. Hang on, I think you got the wrong guy here.
No, I'm pretty sure you're the guy. Or did you think we wouldn't notice that someone broke in and stole our research?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say someone and not a random dude that we can spot in the hallway? Real Football. David apparently tightens his grip on my arm. It's more constricting than I'd like. I think he works out. He gets regular exercise at least. Wait, what? No, you definitely have the wrong guy.
That remains to be seen.
David gives me a tug and I follow. It'll be easier to explain I'm innocent if I don't run. I just hope Aki's nearby. I could really use a bailout.
David, Nathan, take him in.
David escorts me down the hallway with the other 2 following close behind. War Stars, Nathan I guess, brandishes his light sword at me, as if it's a useful weapon of some sort. At the end of the hallway, David ushers me into a small, sparsely furnished room. David guides me to one of the overstuffed chairs. It's not nearly as comfortable as it looks. There's a large mirror set in the wall of the opposite side of the room. Clearly it's one of those one-way mirrors they use in lab testing. Isn't that 2-way? Am I in some sort of study room? So, hey.
Don't talk. We're not gonna consort with the likes of you.
Eat shit, Nathan. Consort? Nathan raises a haughty eyebrow, but he doesn't deign to respond. What a douche lord. Right, okay, no consorting. You guys want to at least tell me why I'm here?
You're the guy who broke in.
No, I'm not. Yes, I caught that part. Do you really think that? David shrugs. He almost looks bored.
I only saw the tape once. There's other stuff on my mind these days.
Well, then maybe you're an asshole.
Hey, we're not supposed to consort.
I'm not consorting. Dude just wants to know why he's here.
Nathan points his light sword at me.
What if he's from Western? They've been trying to get their hands on our research for years.
That's stupid. You're college kids. Nobody cares about what happens in colleges.
I don't know, man. He doesn't look smart enough to be Western.
And you can eat a dick, David. What, even with the glasses? I'm hurt. I like how he's just like Deadpool at this rate. So sassy. Door swings open, cutting off any response that David might offer me. The young woman enters, carrying a slim brown folder. She sits across from me at the table. She nods at David and Nathan. They leave without a word. Well, I guess there's no question who's in charge here.
Are you comfortable?
Not particularly, but I'm going to go out on a limb here, guessing that's kind of the point. A thin smile appears on her face.
We use this room for sleep studies mostly. It's supposed to be neutral.
Nobody's sleeping in this shit. Oh, well, it's very neutral. Good job. Or mediocre job, I guess. You sassy bitch.
I'm afraid we're still strangers. My name is Jupiter.
Yeah, no, it's not. Con guy.
Unusual, but I suppose I'm not one to talk. It's okay. You can laugh.
No, that's not funny. She paused for a brief moment to search my expression.
Do you know why you're here?
Fuck no. That's a pretty deep question. Why is anyone here? Does humankind even have a purpose? I like that he's smiling now. Con guy, you really ratcheted up the douche. I love it. She stares at me without remark. I can't tell if she's amused or annoyed.
The campus may be a public university, but this lab is off limits to anyone without clearance. I'd like to know how you came to be wandering around alone in our hallway.
I'm here with the tour group. The, high school welcoming program or something.
A tour group of one, with no guide?
I sorta lost them, but hey, if you let me go, I can go look for them. Jupiter doesn't respond. I can't read her expressions at all.
Last Monday, someone broke into this lab and stole some very important research.
Right, you might notice that I wasn't there that time. In fact, I have an alibi, but that was solving a murder, so I probably shouldn't brag about it. That's, too bad.
It is too bad. Thankfully for us, we caught him on film.
She pulls a printout from the slim folder and slides it across the table towards me. The moment I see it, my heart sinks. No wonder this place looked familiar. On the table sits a grainy image I've seen before. Last time I saw it, we were digging through Mr. Oh. That is an old thing, dude. What are you talking about? Last time I saw it, we were digging through Mr. Otten's secret files after he died. He had on video file of me walking down a hallway, but I don't remember ever being in such a place. At the time, we assumed it was old footage from before I came to Edgewater. We didn't know why he had it, but it didn't seem too relevant. Apparently it was. I look up and see Jupiter studying my face.
So you recognize it?
Well, yeah, he looks like me. She shakes her head.
I mean, you've seen this exact image before. Where?
Can't exactly tell her I stole it from Mr. Otten's house after his death, can I? Oh boy, what should I slap down? Should I give her a good old dose of that truth cocktail? Should I just bring the thunder and sort of implicate myself in a murder? Or should I be all like, he looks just like me, it's crazy! That's nuts! What's the scoop? What's the news, folks? Place your bets! No! Be honest and upfront, sure.
Make a calm and rational decision!
Here's Mr. Otten's files. I went to his house for something.
Something.
She sounds incredulous. Can't really blame her.
William Otten, may he rest in peace, doesn't just invite people over to his place for a cup of coffee.
Well, I wasn't there for coffee. She leans in and lowers her voice.
And what were you there for?
That's classified. I try not to sound too smug, but it feels kind of nice to not be on the receiving end of the classified runaround for once. Oh, that's right, I have backup, because when they call in the cops, they have someone who can corroborate my story. Sorry, I should use proper terms.
Who are you?
That's also classified, but I can tell you who I'm not. I tapped the photo on the table with my hand. What a sassy bitch! I'm not him.
I don't have time for this.
She isn't buying a word I'm saying.
How's this? I won't press charges if you tell me who hired you to steal that. Was it Western State?
I'd totally be on board if I had stolen the thing, but I didn't. Who? There's a soft wrapping on the glass. Some sort of signal, I suppose.
Maybe you're telling the truth, maybe you're not.
She slides back in her chair and stands.
But we'll leave that for the police to sort out.
The police? The door swings open with a slow creak. You've got to be kidding.
Well, this is the least surprising call I've gotten all day.
I sigh and hang my head. It wasn't me, officer. The words sound so recited by now.
Right, it never is.
I love how this douchebag's still suspicious of me. Like, I solved 2 murders for you, you asshole. Where were you? You didn't find the SD card. You didn't solve either of these murders. What do you even do at the police force? Detective Gursky rubs the side of his head as if he's already got a headache. Also, you're supposed to be the handler for Aki and Naoki. Where are you right now? Is it not anywhere in proximity to them or knowing what they're doing?
Where are the others? Aki's not supposed to let you out of her sight.
Gee, whose job is it to know? She's the one who told me to split off from the group! Sorry.
Never mind.
He pulls out a phone and taps the screen a few times.
All on campus, at least. That's good.
Are you tracking them?
It's part of the job description.
Well, at least you got one thing right. Also, is your audio too quiet? Are you tracking me?
Are you sure you want to know?
Not really. Detective Gursky taps on the screen a few more times before pocketing his phone.
Alright, what's this all about?
She says I broke into his lab.
Officer, we have video evidence of his entry.
Breaking in, huh?
He frowns at me.
Did he take anything?
He did. He copied some research for a project we're working on. It's...
Oh, now we got some fans of the cop. I guess he's decently good looking. He can't be like... He's what, 25 or something? This is a young cop. Also, he dated Aki once, so he's gotta be in her age range. She's like 22? I don't know.
It's important.
And when did this break-in take
He
place?
seems pretty on top of it, so like I hesitate to give him 25, but I'd say he's under 30.
Last week, Monday night, 10:52. We found out about that on Tuesday morning.
Gursky turns to me.
Where were you at that time?
At that time, I was on a bus headed towards Edgewater. I wasn't even in the city at that time. But I lied about my name when I got the ticket. There'd be no proof it was me on that bus, and apparently the organization that's all interested in knowing who I am that would absolutely believe that I lied anyway. The door bursts open and a girl with platinum blonde hair and wide eyes pokes her head into the room.
She was with me.
You can't trust her because we saw the epilogue well, I saw the epilogue of Kansei, and she's bad news. Chance? In the doorway stands Chance Jackson, part-time barista, full-time aspiring singer. We first met at the coffee shop in Yousei. I didn't expect to see her again, and I certainly didn't expect her to lie to cover for me.
Miss Jackson?
Detective Gursky is just as surprised as I am.
Officer, hello again.
Chance gives Gursky a small wave.
I was just coming by to drop off lunch for my boyfriend and I heard they caught a thief.
Yeah, it happens.
But you've got it all wrong. It's not him at all.
She looks at me, her eyes begin to well up with tears.
Don't arrest poor con guy.
Poor con guy?
He glances questioningly at me out of the corner of his eye. I shrug. Also, she should not
He
know
was
my
at the
code
coffee
name.
shop with me last week. We're open late and he was there the whole time.
That's really uncomfortable.
Is that true?
This might be my only alibi, but I don't know if I should lie any more than I have. Ooh, do I take this out? Do I follow this clearly ominous girl's plot? Do I dance to her beat? Strings. Place your bets now. Every time I say that, it seems to actually get a response out of the audience, so that's good. Don't lie. I was somewhere else, but I can't prove it! So I'm just gonna throw her under the bus. Don't lie, lying is bad. Well, we'll see how bad lying is when we get the results. I was somewhere else, but I can't prove it.
Somewhere else?
Yeah.
You're not giving me much to work with, kid.
Be more honest. At least tell him that you were on the bus and everything.
Miss Jackson, are you
You could tell
certain
him the
that you were with
fake
me last
name, and he
Monday
could
night?
look up the fake name, and he would be able to confirm that the fake name is on the bus wreck. It's not that hard. Chance blinks. She looks surprised.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought you said Thursday.
I'm not sure how anyone can make that mistake. She looks at Detective Gursky with an apologetic smile and giggles.
I guess I didn't really think things through bursting in here like that.
Nope, you sure didn't. What's your game?
Now there's a surprise.
Jupiter's dry utterance is just loud enough for Chance to hear her, but the barista cheerfully ignores her. I'm going to assume there's a history here that I don't know about, and I'm also going to assume that I don't want to know about it. Detective Gursky turns to Jupiter.
I'd like to see the video you mentioned earlier.
Of course. Follow me.
Gursky points at me.
You come with us.
I what?
I'm not letting you out of my sight, kid. Now get up and let's go.
Right. I scramble to my feet and follow him out the door. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Chance slip away from the group, looking for her boyfriend, I guess.